Of course they are. They are nice guys out there. It's just that you don't notice them. You see, they're the guys who are at the corner and they're looking at you and they're hoping that you look at them. And if you happen to glance at them, they're probably going to look away. They're not going to approach you. They're not going to ask you out. They're not going to start a conversation with you. Who does that? Who does that? Who approaches you? Who asks you out? Who starts a conversation with you? It's typically the kind of guys you've probably been dating. Players, maybe. Guys who seem nice in the beginning, but as you get to know them, maybe start developing feelings for them, maybe even start dating them, maybe even fall in love with them, you realize they're actually, you know, a-holes or mean. So you've been dealing with guys who are basically players to an extent. And guys who can approach you and talk to you are typically very confident guys. But here's the thing, you're not the only one they're approaching. They approach lots of girls. Okay? So are there any nice guys out there? There are. There are lots of them. But you just don't see them because they don't step up to you. They don't do what the outgoing, extroverted guys do. Okay? So in a scenario like this, you've got a couple options. You can either open yourself up and look out for these guys. They're always there. They're at the corner, sort of cowering at the corner a little bit, or maybe sitting amongst friends, kind of putting their head down, looking up at you every now and then. The shy guys. You can tell who they are. You can step up and start a conversation with them if you want to do that. If you don't, then you have to find a way to send them signals that will make them feel comfortable enough to do the approach. That can be difficult because they have no practice in it. So even if you send them all the best signals in the world, since they don't have any practice in it, they're not like the other guys you've been dating who are so extroverted, who talk to anyone, who are not afraid. Even with all the signals being thrown in their faces, they might still not approach. They might still not, more than likely, start a conversation with you. They probably won't. Now, some would, but most probably wouldn't. So you're in a quagmire, right? Maybe you're fed up with all the bad boys. You've gotten screwed over so many damn times, you're just tired of it. And you're wondering, where are the nice guys? Are there any nice guys? There are nice guys, you know. But unfortunately, in your situation, you're probably going to have to actively talk to them, you know, open up to them. You don't have to flirt with them or do anything like that. Just start a conversation with them. Let them feel comfortable around you. And then in time, they might actually be the ones who will feel comfortable enough to ask you out. Okay? So if you have a problem just being direct with them and asking them out, you can just have a conversation and just talk with them. There are many, oh boy, if you were to engage in conversation with guys like this, they'll be over the moon. They'll be like, oh my God, she's talking to me. You know, so let that not be something that you're afraid of doing because they'll be totally open to that. So, are there nice guys out there? Yes, there are. There are lots of them. Some of them go out. When you go out, they're right there, but they don't approach you. They just look at you and hope to God that through some miracle, maybe you notice them and you give them the green light and maybe they'll approach, maybe they won't. Or they're hoping maybe you'll come to them. All right? They're not going to be like the bad boys and approach you. They're not going to do that. All right? The other nice guys are just staying at home because they've been rejected so many times, they're fed up and they don't want to get rejected anymore by girls. So they said, fuck this, I'm just going to chill. All right? And I'm not going to go out. So that's what you're dealing with. So how you choose, whichever route you choose to go, is up to you. You can either take the active step, make the first move. You can throw signals out there. Like I said, signals with nice guys. Even if you give them all the best signals in the world, doesn't mean they're going to step up to you, because like I said, some of them have been either rejected so many times they're fed up, their self-esteem is in the gutter, or they just don't have enough practice like all the other guys who tend to approach you, who unfortunately tend to be the guys who date a lot of girls. So it's up to you.